So we end up our journey with the last brand of the family, Gianfranco Ferré Home, lead us into a completely different environment. So from the exotic inspiration of Atrium interiors to the African language of Roberto Cavalli, let's go into a much more metropolitan environment that is properly represented by a complete different archetype of the Gianfranco Ferré home.
One of the keywords of this collection is sculptural, because you can see elements that are combined together as per architecture. You see glass elements, brass elements, marble elements that can be found also in this stunning dining table with these 4 travertine legs that are counterbalancing the lightness of this tabletop done in Thai smoky gray wood.
The vintage recalls, sorry to interrupt you, Amedeo, but I just wanted to point out the vintage recall of this chair that is clearly inspired to products coming from the 60s, where the uneven, differentiated section of these legs in wood are the support for the very welcoming and comfortable backrest in a leather.
Even the backrest has different sections according to the position of the arm and of the back, of course. To complete this set, we're having the New Orleans collection, the sideboard and the bar cabinet here on my right. And here we're having all these details in black chrome. Internally, we're having this vertical lighting system and this slab in the back, together with this small chest of drawer for your accessories or for your tableware.
Let's move into a cozy living, where, let me say, we had a bit of a fun once we approached the design of this central table composition. It's made out of brushed brass, and you can freely combine the shape of these low tables to recreate the one that match with your space. Then just behind we have the Phoenix sofa, where the main feature is for sure the belt that is enriching the backrest and the armrest.
As before, the contrast between lightness and solidity is also represented here by this series of side table, high and low, with metal structure and travertine as tabletop.
Let's complete the setting with this brand new armchair.
The Columbus one that has this particular kind of system done in black chrome, the leather that is upholstering my seat and the back, and here the structure lets you be very, very comfortable.
It looks very comfortable, to be honest. Let me say that architectural inspiration are part of this collection since it was born. Here we have the verticality of glass dark and transparent components that recreate this metropolitan skyline that will be evident even in other settings of the collection. Please come inside of the master bedroom, Amedeo.
The master bedroom is, let's say, divided into 3 sections. We are having the same collection for the Malcolm bed and the Malcolm sofa, plus a working area from the Winwood collection.
It's funny to interpret this sofa, this ottoman, where the vintage recall of the conic legs is interpreted with the surface and fabric that makes this ottomans funny and easy to use.
I would like also to point out the use of the materials. Before I talk to you about travertine marble, here we're having the base for this side table in black marquina and different kind of tabletops in brushed metal or in black chrome, or again leather, but on this frame structure carved in wood, as per the profile of the desk of the Winwood that has this profile that is changing the section every single centimeter of this desk or of the armchair.
In this living setting, we have the generous proportion of these different seatings. This is a brand new armchair, fully made in leather with this wooden frame structure that make the seat very comfortable and cozy with this fashion recall of the belt on the armrest.
Here we're having a couple of armchairs that are the extension of the Loft series. So we're having this structure that is really keep tight the seats for the armrest, the seat and the back. Together with the Clapton sofa with this separated cushion with double piping and these vertical elements that are upholstered in contrast or tone on tone together with the sofa. Plus, we have also this skyline, horizontal in this case, for this set of central tables with all the structure in black chrome and all the tabletop in cedar leather, together with a high one that is the side table to be used together with the armchair.
With the Mackenzie bookshelf, we have an element that makes a special job. It separates environments without filling the space with big volumes. Emptiness and components in wood make this book casing, the perfect and ideal elements to separate different spaces.
Again, here in this dining area, we can recall again the window series that in this case is enriched by mirrors on the tabletop and on the structure here as a vertical element. To put instead my tableware and my accessories, I have my bar cabinet that has this precious detail in travertine marble and this cedar leather handle, together with the lighting system internal plus the mirror.
The asymmetry of the facade is a key point of this 5 points collection. We see as well as a feature, moreover, the cowhide handle, the use of this raw cut travertine where the cavity on the surface and deliver the perception of the natural material typical of this stone.
Here instead we're having a very large area with two different living situations. The first one is the one in my left, where you see the New York sofa that has this balance between light elements as the structure and bigger elements that are the cushion for the back and of course the armrest. Here you can see some details of leather accessories specifically for men. Here in the armrest, I would like to show you the detail of the cedar leather internally to the stitching.
To complete this setting, we have let's say, urban icon, like the Calamaggio armchair. It's made out of curved wood, and the seating in cowhide match leather and cowhide, of course, with this language, a bit of tribal. Let me say that it's good to point out the new collection of ottomans that deliver a very easy use.
They are very light, easy to carry, and they are also comfortable and realizable in 3 different finishing, with cedar leather, eventually leather or fabric in the side part. To complete the area, here we're having a new product. It's called Seattle. It's the new sectional sofa of the collection and has different modules. You can have the module with a partial backrest, your armrest, a void that could be fulfilled with a side table that I can easily move wherever I prefer, the chance of having really different composition and different examples is really suitable for every kind of situation. Plus,